Assalamu alaikum. Is it permissible to buy non-halal food for cats, such as beef, turkey, chicken, and not pork? Jazakallah khairan. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a very important question, and it's also a very plausible question. Many Muslims, alhamdulillah, they choose to eat the meat that they're supposed to eat, that's been slaughtered in the proper Islamic fashion, or at least slaughtered in the proper Jewish fashion or the proper Christian fashion. Slaughtered by hand. It's not slaughtered in the name of other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not hit upside the head, not choked or strangled, not electrocuted to death, not frozen to death, etc. And they also have other concerns, such as if they have pets, if they have a cat, okay, or if they have another type of pet that eats meat, all right? Let's say a person has a hawk or an owl as a pet, which I had a pet owl before. It's not far-fetched. Some people have birds of prey as pets, and they eat raw meat. They don't eat vegetables. They eat raw flesh. Or a person, he may have a daughter or a son who isn't a Muslim, unfortunately, before Islam, before, in Jahiliyyah. Or a person, he may have, for example, he may be a contractor, and he has guys that are working with him doing construction that aren't Muslim. Is he allowed to give them this type of meat? Or does it have to be zabiha? Or zabiha, halal, halal, zabiha, kosher. And the list goes on. With regards to cats or any other type of animals, then bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, that which seems apparent is that it's not a condition that the meat has to be slaughtered. It's not a condition that the meat has to be slaughtered. When you're talking about cat food, all right, something that's in a can, something that's in a package, something that's dried up. It may be fish flavored. It may be chicken flavored. Maybe beef flavored, all right, steak flavored, okay, let alone the actual raw or fresh cat food that comes into a can. That which is apparent is that it does not have to be zabiha cat food. I don't know if they do have that. If the brothers know, they can tell me. I've never seen actual zabiha cat food. And this is an important question because there are many Muslims who go very, 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 very heavy and sometimes even extreme and overboard with regards to the concept of meat. Meat, meat, meat. And anything pertaining to meat, they become fuqaha, ulama. And you'll find them following the text to the T. They follow the ulama. They actually listen and obey the rules of the madhab. I'll give you a brief story about this. Just the other day, me and about maybe 3 other brothers, we went to a restaurant. The restaurant was not a Muslim restaurant. We went in there, we got some rice, we got some salad, we got some beans, and we got some fish. We're leaving the restaurant. Obviously, I don't have a beard. The brothers I with all had big beards. Everybody has on a throw, pants above the ankles. Everyone's head was covered, except for one brother. So as we were walking, we saw a lady. She walked up to us. I'm just telling the story as it is. Don't take it the wrong way. This is a story. She started smiling when she saw us. And then she said to us openly, plainly, she said, "What did you brothers just eat? You guys just came out of this restaurant?" We said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, no, you can't eat out of there. What could you possibly eat out of there?" So we said, "We got some, some fish and some rice and stuff." She said, "No, no, 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 no." She said, "There's pork in there. They sell pork. They have foods that's not zabiha. They handle all the pork together." So our older brother who knew about the place well, he says, "No," he says, "I know this place. They don't mix it. They handle it, and it's totally different." She says, "I live across the street from the restaurant. I've lived there for years." And she pointed towards the house. She said, "I live right over there. I watch them. They serve pork. They mix the pork, the fish, and the pork is all in the same. It's totally contaminated." We said, "Okay, tayyib. Don't you know that this lady was a Muslim? Her hair was out. She had literally a mask of makeup on her face, perfume, tight clothes, and high heel shoes. Inshallah, she was a nice lady. She wasn't nasty. She wasn't trying to be, ugly and nasty. But she was totally mutabarrija, 100%. Disobeying Allah and His Messenger in clear, public, plain view. Yet and still, she thought that it was her responsibility and her duty to correct us ignorant Muslims eating fish in a restaurant that sells pork. Now, I'm trying to make a point here. We know 2 wrongs do not make a right. If we're in that restaurant eating pork, waliyadhu billah, or food that's in direct contact with pork grease and pig fat, that's clearly wrong. And that just because she's mutabarrija doesn't justify that. But that's not the point. The point is, if she is so knowledgeable and aware, and she has so much fiqh of fish and pork and salad, and she pays attention and looks at the kuffar restaurants, why does she have enough concern to put on a hijab and fear Allah Does she have a husband? Does she have a father? Does she have a brother who allows her to go outside like that, dressed in that hideous manner? And the list goes on with regards to Muslims. They'll make bid'ah, they'll do this, they'll say this, they'll sing, they'll dance, but the meat is zabiha, 100%. And they know all of the rules of the food, but they don't know no rules of salah. Is your salah, this is a real question, is the adhkar that you're making after salah, is that zabiha? Did the Prophet legislate that? Did the Prophet say do this and do that? He did not. So why do you have so much knowledge in one aspect and you stick so close to the text, zahiriyah? So that's a problem that many Muslims, they suffer from. So you'll find them not making salah, but they worry about the zabiha meat. You find the people doing all types of innovations and wicked practices, but they say, don't give that cat food. 9 lives, you can't give them 9 lives, it's not zabiha. And that's a problem. Cats, as we know, are, they're omnivores. Sometimes a cat will eat fruit or vegetable, especially if it's sick. But in most cases, they're carnivores. They have very sharp teeth. They have very sharp claws. They have a good amount of muscle mass. The cat is extremely fast and quick and agile. It's a natural hunter. And as some studies show, they have proven that the best hunters in nature is the house cat. That's what some studies show. What's important is that the cat is naturally made by Allah to hunt, to kill, to bite, and to swallow, and to digest flesh. So if the cat is naturally made like that, and the cat can eat a mouse, or eat something else, or attack something else, the mouse is not zabiha, the rat is not zabiha, it's the reality. So it seems apparent that they can have 9 lives, or any other food that's not what? Zabiha. Allah knows best.